And welcome to the Enrichment Center.
Hello everybody, this is Rise from SC2GG.com, and I am back with another commentary of the week. This is the third installment, and this time we have a very exciting match. FireBatHero versus Savior, as you can see on the monitor up there, and we're going to be up for a very exciting game. Right next to me I got KnightofNi from SC2GG.com, and we're going to be going over the game and commentating it for you. Hopefully you'll enjoy. It should be noted that KnightofNi is a little bit of a Savior fan, so I am going to be heavily biased towards FireBatHero. Sorry, but I don't care. I love FireBatHero. And yeah, so what do you think, Knight? What do you think the chances are of Savior coming up and beating FireBatHero after all of the history they have together?
Well, if judging by the history of these two, I don't think Savior's chances are very good, but that's just based on history. FireBatHero beat history. FireBatHero beat Savior when Savior was in his peak, or just past his peak, still in the very best of the world, and FireBatHero came up and just, well, basically slaughtered him. And ever since then, Savior just hasn't been himself. But Savior has vowed that he is going to destroy everybody in 2009. So I think Savior has a very, very good chance in this match, even though it isn't quite 2009 yet.
Yeah, that's a very good point, but I gotta say, I think Savior, although he is going to try to destroy everyone in 2009, it is not 09, and it still is the year of the FireBatHero, in my opinion. I think FireBatHero has been playing really good Terran lately, as he has been for, really a few months. He did pretty well in the MSL, finally getting taken out by Bisu pretty soundly. Oh man, look at the mask, Scream mask. I have a feeling those are for Savior more than anything, and you know what it is, they're going to keep their mouths open the entire time. So a quick hatchery going down, fast expansion for Savior, 12 hatch, pretty standard. I think that FireBatHero is going a very standard build as well. Barracks is going down now, and it looks like he's just going to go scouting around the map. It should be noted what map they're playing on, though, of course, and that is Rush Hour 3. That's right, I forgot for a second. Rush Hour 3, which is, I believe, a 3-player map, and I don't know, oh, yeah, that's right. Actually, Terran is very, very slightly favored on this map. And if you're a Protoss, you don't want to play on this map ever, apparently, because you're pretty much unfavored in every matchup. But, I don't know how far it's going to go in actual FireBatHero's favor. It's like 51% against 50%. You think that's going to play into account at all in this game?
I highly doubt it. If the percentages really aren't more than, I'd say 60%, the map balance is pretty even. I mean, you think some of the most balanced maps of like a Python or even a Blue Storm for when a Zerg isn't involved, usually the percentages, they fluctuate from like 40 to 60% for each matchup, depending on the day. But yeah, so I don't think it'll be that big of an issue for FireBatHero or Savior for that matter in this match, because there are no Protoss players in here. So I think it'll be pretty balanced. I think we're going to see a pretty good match here, judging by the way these two have been playing. Savior is 5-2 in the Pro League this season. FireBatHero is 8-4 and is leading Khan, the team with all the MSL and OSL people. They got 4 in the MSL round of 8 and a bunch more in the OSL. So we'll see how the match plays out.
Yeah, I think that right now Savior is I don't know. He's been playing well, but he's been playing a lot of no-names, so we're just going to see how it goes from losing an Overlord pretty early, so that's going to hurt a little bit. He's also teching to Lair. FireBatHero appeared to be pushing in for a moment there, but it looks like he's going to back up to his base and hold his ramp for a little bit. Lair is up, and so is a Hydra Den, so we are most likely going to see Lurkers. And oh, some Speedlings going to get around FireBatHero's Marines and get into FireBatHero's base and probably wreak a little bit of havoc here as, oh, 2 Firebats pop out though, right as they start attacking him, and Savior just can't really do anything, and for whatever reason, Savior running his lings right out of the base rather than going to the mineral line or something to harass there. And now FireBatHero is in a great position to push in, and I have a feeling he's going to beat any lurkers that could be possibly popping out. And at the same time, he's got scan up already, so he's going to be again, a pretty good position to push in. And oh man, he's going to push in right here, and he's going to actually probably be able to do a good amount of damage against 2 Sunkens, a Ling, and a Hydra. He's just waiting for his Firebats to catch up, 2 or 3 of them, and then he's going to try to push in. He's got his medics up front trying to block, and he's going to target the Sunkens. He's going to take out the Hydra and the Lings real quick, and Savior, he looks like he's going to take down this small force, but no, the Firebat's popping at the last second, and FireBatHero actually doing a really good job of harassing Savior here. I don't think he's going to do too much more at this point with the Hydras popped out, so he's going to have to back off. But definitely putting the pressure on early and testing Savior to make sure that he's not a complete noob right now.
Yeah, FireBatHero has made Savior look like a complete noob in the past, so not surprised that he is doing this aggressive 2-Rax build here against Savior. Savior doing a more standard 12-hatch build. But yeah, so we'll see how this plays out. Usually you see at this point the Terran trying to get an expansion, but instead FireBatHero is going straight for the factory, so he's going to try and get quick tanks to deal with these lurkers. It's probably a good idea to do that, but he is going to be behind economically if he's not careful with his defending his mineral lines. If Savior decides to drop him or something, that would be absolutely devastating for him. But I'm sure that the command center will be starting to be built fairly shortly here. I'm not sure exactly how 1-Rax FE, how easy it is to defend again, or how easy it is to defend the command center on this map, because every map is different, and I know maps like Andromeda, it's really simple, and I've seen a lot of games, a lot of TVZs on Andro, where the Terran just goes 1-Rax command and just gets a huge economic advantage.
Yeah, I think he's actually got 2-Rax down already, so I don't know if he's going to go for a 1-Rax fast expansion at this point, but he should probably be expanding at some point in the near future. However, he is building a starport, so I don't know if we're going to see raids or dropships quite yet, but it looks like the lurkers are starting to push their way forward. And some Lings, Savior doing a good job of using his Lings and running around the middle of the base and avoiding the Marines out on the field, and then running pretty much into the base. But FireBatHero going to scout those Lings, and he's going to be prepared for it. He's just going to block the ramp with a couple of medics, basically, and he's going to be all set. And Savior's pretty much got to run into Marine range in order to even see that block is up. And so FireBatHero doing a very good job of blocking his ramp. After he saw that initial block, he's not letting it happen again. And Spire going down, getting scanned instantaneously, as well as a third hatchery. Oh, actually, it looks like he's going for Science Vessel. Sorry about that. I should have realized that, actually. So it looks like FireBatHero making the right move, getting Science Vessels very early to deal with the lurkers. He's also got some tanks. He's sending out a little early. He is in danger of getting flanked, but it looks like he's going to run right past the lurkers and head right back to do some more pressure on Savior's natural. Although, no, he's turning around. He's turning his troops around. So throwing out a couple of tanks and building up his Marine force and getting some tech going. But I would expect to see a expansion from him at some point. Savior is now starting to get his macro going, and it looks like he's going to be really producing well after out of the 2 hatcheries and the 2 bases. Sorry, 3 hatcheries, 2 bases. Very shortly, he was only running off of 2 hatcheries and a very limited amount of drones at that second expansion, so it wasn't all that effective when he first put it up. So the fact that FireBatHero only had the 1 base wasn't really that big of a deal. But at this point, I think Savior is not being aggressive enough. I think I don't know if he's a little timid against FireBatHero right now, but pretty much FireBatHero has map control already, and I would imagine very soon he's gonna, now that he's scouting around the base to make sure there are no Lings hanging out to flank him at any point, he's gonna push out very shortly, and once he does that, he's gonna have it contained, and now the fast command center going down. So what do you think, Knight? Do you think that Savior is playing aggressive enough or not aggressive enough?
I don't think Savior's playing aggressive enough.